Hey, Mike Burris here. Spirit Music Meetups. We're having fun on this blog topic on unconditional love, and it is blog topic number 3. And I love this picture, so you got to see the page. You got to go out to the page. That's a fun picture, isn't it? So this was Revelation, January 23rd, day after my birthday. Wow, in 2021. It was a revelation about the colors of the Spirit related to His unconditional love. Wow. So, what's happened? I had received many revelations about yellow previously being the color of the Spirit's joy, and wrote about this on the joy page. So you can check that out. And I've seen this many times, yellow. So today I asked about the color of unconditional love, which is the singular fruit of the Spirit. There's only one nature, essence of God. A tree is known by its singular fruit, not 9 fruits, one fruit, one type of fruit, and that's unconditional love. The Spirit, singular fruit of the Spirit is love, and God is love. 1 John, and so that was Galatians 5:22. And 1 John 4:8 and 16 is God is love. Period. End of sentence. Don't need to define him any other way. So it's unconditional love. And I asked about the color of unconditional love, that joy is a flavor of. So joy is a flavor of, right? One kind of grape has many flavors. We know that. If you're a wine taster, there's many different flavors. Initial flavor is joy, bam, then peace. So I asked about that, and I've had many experiences in my baptism feelings. You can go, that's baptisms or fillings of the Holy Spirit, and other ways closely associated to Him. So you can look at these, right, links. I couldn't believe I asked this because sometimes we ask this, self-evident question, but I asked this, what color is love? And I mean, immediately I saw red roses. I don't even remember where I was, but I couldn't believe it. It's so immediate download. I saw red roses and red Valentine's hearts. I think it was in my bed. Red roses and red Valentine's heart. No duh. God was kind of like laughing. Yes, it's pretty basic question, Mike. Then I asked about what color peace was, which is also a description of love. Comes after joy on Galatians 5:22. It's an adjective in the Greek, and that's what it is. It's a flavor of love. It's a description of love. It's a facet of the diamond. And again, I've had a lot of that in baptism fillings, so you can go look at that. And it's also closely associated to Him, and there's verses about that. There, peace is. I noticed that in my experiences that peace comes after profuse tears of joy. You're so full of joy, you're crying, right? And then there's this just real tranquility or calmness. Sometimes I cried profusely. The love was so powerful. And then there's this calmness. I don't know if you ever really cry, but there is a calmness that comes. Maybe because you're exhausted. But then there was this real tranquil peace. Like, the whole world, I remember, I said the whole world could blow up in an atomic bomb right now with all the worries that are going on. And at the time, and I just said, wow, I could care less. I'm totally at peace. I'm at peace with God. Well, immediately I asked about this color, and I saw deep blue skies and water like I saw in Crater Lake in Oregon, like really deep lake. And I immediately sighed with calmness. That's what happened. So, love is the color red. Roses are red. Red roses, red Valentine's heart. So I bought 3 color pillowcases tonight, right? You wonder what colors, right? And when I'm in bed in the morning or night praying, usually turn to one side I've done this several times, seeing the different color pillows, and they remind me of these visions, right? That's what it reminds me of. So different color sheets, different color pillows. It turns out that red, this is really a mind blower, that red, which is love, yellow, this is joy, and blue, which is peace, are the primary colors of paints and inks and all other light reflecting objects. I did not know this. Primary colors, of which all other colors are a mixture. Wow. Makes sense. That's why you always see peace, love, and joy. Peace, love, and joy. Describing the Holy Spirit. Just go look up peace, love, and joy. And you always see this. Peace, love, and joy. They're the primary colors. And which all other colors are a mixture. But it was light emanating. It has to be, that's in inks. But in this case, it was light emanating. Because light emanating was like neon lights. The singular fruit of the Spirit that I once mentally saw to perceive to know. That's the word Ido. While jogging for a while at the park, as I was praising the Lord in tongues, that I was told to take a bite out of. I saw this singular fruit. It was a big, like soccer ball, small soccer ball. It was kind of a lighter ruby-colored grapefruit, or kind of a blood red orange, but lighter. I can't even find a color. I looked everywhere on the internet. Couldn't find a color to match it, because somehow it's a mixture of three primary colors of light. Right? Red, yellow, and blue, emanating light. Right? I couldn't find it. I used this website to kind of do it, to mix three colors, and I couldn't get what I saw because it was brighter and clearer than anything I mixed. And I kind of give you some percentages of here, but you can kind of look at what I tried to create. I've also experienced colors in the sounds of my drums, some darker and duller and some lighter or brighter. I've seen the Holy Spirit as brightly colored butterfly of light in a vision guiding my playing of drums. There's a link there. And I saw in a dream where the Holy Spirit was one teacher. It is the one teacher, Jesus said. It had a patch of three colored fruits on it. Three colored fruits. Go look at that. In a dream where the Holy Spirit was a bright yellow-white light shaped like a worm. It was kind of a yellow-white worm that churchmen were fighting over to control. And I saw a vision of a bright light on a football field where the coaches were keeping players on the sidelines. Saw that. That was colored, bright light. I saw it in a vision and a dream about getting out of the study chair and walking through a brightly lit door outside where the sky was the bluest I've ever seen. And all the vegetation was most vividly colored. And a dream where churchmen were erroneously adding colors to pure white paint of gospel. It was pure white paint of the gospel. And they were trying to improve upon it, but they were actually tainting the gospel. In a dream of red wagon of Christ's saving blood, filled with 10 stars of worldly wealth, they were like banks, that were tempting people, many to opt for that instead of Christ's saving blood. In a spirit baptism vision as a bright yellow golden shower of oil, this bright yellow golden shower of oil, flowing into me, but also in a long dream where I saw in 2020 a red stock, and it turned out it was the Trump stock, that would plummet because of fraud that was occurring at that time, but would eventually rebound after a double bottom. And there's a lot, you go look at that. God had me intercede before his throne for about half an hour at 3 a.m. in the morning. Gold rain coming as judgment on the earth for the massive fraud that was occurring. There is going to be a gold rain of judgment, causing a purging of red flames everywhere that will rain down truth and justice. rain down truth and justice. But much later, right, I was told it would come like an avalanche to shake the earth. Confirmations in a series of incredibly bright pink. It was like blood red mixed with pure white. And it created this bright pink sunsets, just a series of them with signs of a giant cross and wisps of prayers of the saints going up, ascending during this very tumultuous time where there was a lot of theft going on. And a dream of a baptism fire that is going to cook the rotting meat of sin because of all this stealing and fraud by all these evil people. And in so many different areas in our society, and all the riots and everything that's occurring, God is watching all this. And there's going to be a baptism of fire that is going to cook the rotting meat. And he's going to purify this. I'm sure there were more. I can't find them all. I don't even get them all up on the internet. But a lot has to do with color. And certain colors, red, yellow, gold, translucent gold, like bright yellow gold. And there's some reflections in prayer here. So you want to look at that. Lord, thank you for promising the Holy Spirit and doing even greater works than even Christ's ministry. There's so many billions of Christians that you're working through. There are a lot of us that hunger and thirst. We do. We want more of you, and for you to open our eyes, open our ears, and open our hearts so that we can be radically changed in your presence by your one teacher, Matthew 23, 1 John 2:20 and 2:27. We surrender to the Holy Spirit. We surrender to the Holy Spirit. So there's a lot of information on this page. You want to go out to this page, check it out. God bless you. And if you have, God has shown you things about colors, particularly the color of love, I would love to hear it down here. This is how we learn from one another, right? We're inspired and encouraged also, all right? And wherever you saw this video, put it down there on that page as well, all right? God bless you.